Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody. Let me turn this bloody headphones down. We're streaming, we're streaming. I think we're bloody streaming. I'm just going to check right now. I'm a bit more organised today, so let me do this. Let me turn this down a little bit more. Am I on? Am I on? Looks like I'm on. Come on. Here I am. Hey, I wonder if anyone's watching. I wonder if anyone's watching me at all. It doesn't matter. I've set myself a bit of a challenge today. So it's going to be an interesting one because I reckon I might totally balls it up. We'll have to see. So let me put that back on the chat. Let me wipe this over here. I think everything's alright. I think everything's running okay. Let me just tuck this little peekaboo screen over here so that I can always admire myself on the screen, but hopefully I can just look at the camera a bit more. I can see my chat. I've got a nice setup. I'm not going to show you on the camera because it's chaos. This table is chaos. But I think I've got a pretty good setup. Okay, so what's my plan for today? My plan is, it was all a bit last minute. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's kind of stuck in photo mode right now. And I was thinking I was going to write some Old Norse forms. And the form I decided that I was going to try out today was going to be a Skaldic form, because there are two traditions within Old Norse poetry. One is Skaldic and the other one is Mjirabhra. And I thought I'm going to try the Skaldics. And the most famous form from the Skaldic tradition is Drotkaveat, and I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing that. Drotkaveat. But those are the ones I'm going to write, and that's a form of a very specific set of rules. But I will talk people through when I get round to the writing. For now, I'm going to upgrade my stable. So here we go. I've done a few raids. I've been gathering my resources and I thought, okay, stable upgrade time. It doesn't just ponce up my horses, it also ponces up my ravens as well. I played this game a little bit, so I've done a few things. I've worked out how to play like an absolute coward, which is my normal way of playing these games, because I end up being rubbish at fighting. Oh, there we go. My stable and aviary.
That's a damn fine stable we have now.
Thank you.
Look at it.
Yeah, nice. What do I get now? What do I get now that I've upgraded my stable? Yeah? I don't get your pony horses. Anyone who doesn't know, pony's a Cockney rhyming slang term. I forgot what it references to, but if something's bad, it's pony. So if you're a Cockney and you don't like horses, you can call them pony horses. Okay. I want to train my mounts. How do I do that?
Can we do a bit of training?
Absolutely.
Right, mount training. Training your mount will unlock new abilities and improve your riding experience. Oh,
Now you can ride.
excellent. So my horse can swim. That's good. All mounts stamina and efficiency. And what does that one do? I'm going to leave it for now.
Anything else?
What about my raven? I have to go.
I'll see you later, friend.
See you
Sure
later,
talk to your
friend.
Raven regularly. They like that.
Thank you. How do I talk to my raven? Well, he was some dude who was left here when I raided this. Is there any kind of ravening thing I can do now? What's this over here? I've got to move my face because I can't see. Actually, let me full screen it for a second. There we go. This is for me, not for you, soz. Damn it. There we go, over here. I'm going over here for a second. Tall and Proud, a poem by Rowan. Is there a better companion, a more loyal friend, 4 legs and all heart, that beats till the end? Whether ploughing a field or crossing great lands, their manes flow so freely, their dignity stands. Some people in the past have made a point about poets, like employ poets to write poetry for video games, because the poetry that you find in video games is invariably shit. Sorry for the language. Right, Rowan's first week observations. The Ragnarsons were one thing, but largely I thought them the exception, not the rule, as far as the Norse go. Yet these people, Sigurd and Eivor and Dag and Randi and the others, they strike me as trustworthy. I like the way he's just left this out for us to read. He trusts us to read his diary entries about how trustworthy we are. Perhaps I'm simply tired of travelling, or perhaps Yanli's enthusiasm has won me over, but I think I may remain here. Good for you, Roman, you Saxon scumbag. The good thing about Assassin's Creed games is you can become a hay bale, so that's good. Now there was a kind of basically a Nordic MC battle about to happen around the corner from this big old the longhouse. So I'm just going to see if the bard is still there. Normally I can like compete against him for a bit of money, and they're relatively easy, these flighting contests.
Nonsense! It is not that complicated.
Right.
You do not appreciate the subtleties of a cutting flight. That is why you misunderstand.
So they're having an argument about, one's talking about like the epics or whatever they call it,
I am the superior wordsmith. Admit to a
and the other one's into flight. So one's a bit of a battle rapper,
circle.
and the other one's a bit of a bard, a storyteller. So here we go. I'm gonna judge him.
What is happening here?
Holger wishes to prove that flighting is a lesser art. I am correcting him.
It is unrefined, unpalatable, unpleasant. I could beat you without a lick of practice.
Lick.
That is not so, you thick-headed. Eivor, care to judge a flighting?
Yes,
I would happily judge.
I'm an
others.
experienced
Show me
slam
what
judge, you know.
I
Right.
will begin.
And I also.
There's a skin-deep resemblance twixt Holger and me. For inside, he's just hot air and bad poetry. Well, in all but our talent, we're certainly twins. It should be no surprise to see which of us wins.
Not
Okay.
bad. Now hear this.
Right.
You see, flighting is simple, so hearken to me. Look, anyone can do it. It's so easy. But the true challenge in life is to do something more. Like writing sagas, painting pictures, and lore. Yes, lore.
You shat
There.
it, mate. You
What
shat
do
it.
you think, Eivor?
You shat it. Oh Christ! I forgot which one's which. I mean, epics, man. Let's just quickly go online. Assassin's Creed. Okay, Elvis definitely won it. Let's go images. What does he look like? Okay, that's it, him. He won it. He definitely won it. The other one shat it. I've got to be an honest man. Oh, by the way, like the chair, it's back to the squeaky chair has become the creaky chair because I tightened some screws in it. I know I need to get a proper one. Right. Elvis.
All this is the clear winner, Holger.
I should have expected no less from you, Eivor. You have no ear for these things. A pity.
Thank you, Eivor, for acknowledging the natural order.
It's just he took you on in your own thing, you know what I mean? So this guy's going to have the arse for me now, isn't he? Should I talk to him? Hello, mate. You alright? You alright? Should I run around you? Does that make you happier? Does that make you happier? I'm playing as female A4 as well. Anything else? Nah. Right. So I was going to read some. Maybe. You know what? Let's go in the old. Let's go in the mead hall and do some poeming. So before I write my stuff, I am going to do a raid, and I'm going to write my own tribute poem as I do a bit of a raid. My way of, I've got to say, I'm not the most exciting raider in the world. I just, what am I interacting with? Just giving it a stir. Well, that's thrilling. I've only played this game for about sort of 8 hours or something. So currently, I find a relatively easy place to raid. I hide in a hay bale. I wait for guards to come by and whistle. I kill them, and I just basically sneak around killing guards quietly and sneakily for about half an hour, maybe longer, and then just hiding in hay, hiding behind hedgerows and stuff like that, luring them into a field and stabbing them. And then I just finally get bored, and I just basically call my blokes, and we just run around, kill everyone, and grab all the treasure. So that's what I'll do in a little while. That's what you got to look forward to. For now, I've got to read a bit of Beowulf, haven't I? Bit of Beowulf. So I'm in a mead hall. This could be Hoyarot, couldn't it? Look at that. Now Beowulf obviously is an Anglo-Saxon poem rather than a Norse poem, but it is about Vikings and Norse people. It's the oldest known work of English literature. And that's quite good. Shall I stand on the table? That's good, isn't it? Is there anything here that I can take? Interact. Maybe A4 can just sit here. Honour Todd in a mead hall. There we go. Let's arrange a nice shot. There we go. Cool. So I'm going to read some Beowulf, and that's all I'm going to read. I've not really done it's the work of a dead poet as translated by a dead poet, Seamus Heaney. So I'll read some Beowulf. I don't have any whiskey this week. It's getting a bit. I love my whiskey. So I buy the supermarket I'll get myself a nice whiskey to have, because I finished a bottle last week. And you might have heard it already. Look, I got myself some double IPA from the Glen Affric Brewery. So I got myself a nice cloudy IPA with loads of flavour. So hopefully it will just contentedly sip from it as it gets warmer and warmer tonight. My can over somewhere where I hopefully won't knock it over and kill the electrics. Slauncher, people, slauncher. It's hoppy as flip, that is. Okay, well that's good. I'm going to enjoy sipping from that as I sit in my mead hall. So I'm going to read some Beowulf by famous Seamus. It is the best contemporary translation of Beowulf. I don't know anyone who's kind of gone, nah mate, read this one. It's bloody brilliant. So should I try reading sort of, it starts off actually, they've left a bit of the Anglo-Saxon at the beginning here. So if I said, What we Gardena in Gardegum Peot siniga prim gethronen Hua oa afalingus ellen thremedon. That's a bit of the old Anglo-Saxon. Now whet is perhaps one of the most famous first words of any work of literature. And here, Heaney translates whet Hweat, as so. But it could mean a lot of things. It could mean like listen up, like now. It could even be, you know, like when rappers do that thing when the beat kicks off and you've got those first 8 bars and then they're like, yo, and then they start. They always do that little yo. That's kind of what whet means. So, yeah, whet. It's an amazing word. It's one that really shouldn't have fallen out of a lexicon because it's just... I'd love to begin gigs. Maybe I should. Maybe next time when I'm gigging, I should begin with whet. Oh, yeah. I think I told you guys already. I'm getting a bit mixed up. It's been over a week since I went to Brighton. Did my first reading. And Flipped I have posted a video of my latest, my first live reading in 15 months. They've posted it in on the YouTubes, so you can just look Niall O'Sullivan up and you'll find it. But for now, I'm going to read some Beowulf in a mead hall, and maybe if I play this game every week, then I can just sort of, you know, just keep on reading a bit of Beowulf. I'm trying to get a bit of mileage out of this one. I always say that before a game. I'm going to try and get a bit of mileage out of this one, and then I just get really tired of it really quickly. But I think I'm on a good one here because I've not played a lot of the story of this game either. So, and I hear that this is a game that people do get tired of. Like, it can get quite repetitive. But there's an island expansion as well. So, I mean, it still involves me paying more money to Ubisoft, doesn't it? But it's only like 20 quid for the expansion. But you get a big old map of Ireland. Also, I have my other idea for this. See, creaky but not squeaky in the chair. World. Right. This is the map of England. There's a bit of Wessex there. I seem to be somewhere in the Midlands. I mean, it's a map of England, but it's kind of very small. It's big, but it's small. It's big for a game. It's small for England. If we zoom here, look at that. This is London. Luden. Suggested pattern. So I can take over London at level 90. Oh, another thing. So it gives you suggested levels of all these raids. So I'm going to raid somewhere pretty easy. There we go. I'm probably going to raid Melderburn. Looks like it'll be pretty easy pickings because I'm over level 20. But I got my raids mixed up, so I spent hours slowly killing everyone at this one here. And I didn't look in the corner, and there it is. Like, there's this red skull saying suggested power 160. So I was like level 20, and I was luring the guards off one by one into a little field, and I was still getting killed. But I didn't realise. I just thought all the local raids were just normal. Like, you know, they're all like the same ability. I didn't even look at this little bit of information that says 160. So I'm just going to go full screen again. So I was trying to kill these guards, but each guard was like a boss fight. So I was raiding this one by one by luring off guards, having these big fights with them, and then killing the next one. And then I realised at a certain point that I was pitifully underpowered and went somewhere else. But I got a bit of loot. There's still a couple of bits of loot left for me to get. Okay, back to my mead hall. Let's read some Beowulf, and then I'm going to try to write a poetic form that I've never actually written before. I tried writing a few lines before this, and I failed miserably. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe you're thinking, Niall, he's got that confidence. He's just gonna, he knows, he'll just fit in. No, I think I'm going to completely balls this form up because there's quite a few things that you have to keep tabs of, both meter, alliteration, internal rhyme, half rhymes, and full rhymes on specific lines. I think it's going to be one of those things that when I get an ear for it, like all poetic forms, when I get an ear for it, I'll get better at it. But I don't have an ear for it right now. and I'm not reading a lot of it, I find a lot of the English translations of the poems really tedious. They also make a lot of use of kennings, these poems, these Drottkvaet. Anyway, let's read some Beowulf. So, I've read a bit of the Anglo-Saxon. It's the wrong one. I got the. That's not the. So I'll tell you what, I'll read you a few lines of the open source public domain one. Low, you see, so Heaney pronounced it as so, translated it as so, they've translated it as low. Low. Praise of the prowess of the people kings of spear-armed Danes in days long sped. We have heard, and what honour the Athelings won, oft skilled the skeffing from squadron foes, from many a tribe the mead bench tore, awing the earls. Since erst he laid, friendless of founding, fate repaid him. So it's going for the alliteration here, about 3 alliterative. I think that's true to the form of the Anglo-Saxon or the Old English, which is like having 3 alliterative words per line and then 1 without. So yeah, for he waxed under welkin, in wealth he throve, till before him the folk, both far and near, who housed by the whale path heard his mandate, gave him gifts, a good king he. So let's go to the Heaney and read the Heaney, and you'll just see how the Heaney is just, it's that was maybe a chef's kiss, but that was like some weird kind of, I don't know what kind of perverted, it's not even a chef's kiss, that's a chef's kiss. This is like, I don't know what that is. I'm glad no one's watching. So, okay, Heaney's Beowulf. Let's do this. So, the Spear Danes in days gone by, and the kings who ruled them had courage and greatness. We have heard of those princes' heroic campaigns. There was Shield Sheafson, scourge of many tribes, a wrecker of mead benches, rampaging among foes. This terror of the hall troops had come far. A foundling to start with, he would flourish later on, as his powers waxed and his worth was proved. In the end, each clan on the outlying coasts beyond the whale road had to yield to him and begin to pay tribute. That was one good king. It just sounds better, doesn't it, than the other one. Afterwards, a boy child was born to Shield, a cub in the yard, a comfort sent by God to that nation. He knew what they thought, that they told. That's a Northern Irish term that you put in there. Put in a bit of the old Northern Irish slang, like thole. There's like a term, what foles you, what bothers you. Anyway, he knew they had tholed the long times, the troubles we'd come through without a leader, to the Lord of life. The glorious Almighty made this man renowned. Shield had fathered a famous son. Beow's name was known throughout the north, and a young prince must be prudent like that, giving freely while his father gives, so that afterwards in age when fighting starts, steadfast companions will stand by him and hold the line. Behaviour that's admired is the path to power among people everywhere. Shield's funeral. Shield was still thriving when his time came and he crossed over into the Lord's keeping. It's weird as well because there's like, the Beowulf poet is a Christian, but he's telling stories of heathens, of pagans, of Vikings, and so there's a lot of jumping between sort of talking about how great these warriors were and then talking about the Christian God and then passing over to the Christian God even though they wouldn't have believed in the Christian God. And it even says later on there were savages. Now there's a lot of talk about whether Beowulf was written down by one person or written down by many people. And it seems, even though it still might have been part of an oral culture and many bards performing versions of this, the version of Beowulf we have was probably, according to the bods, according to the boffins, probably written by one person. My gulp went with the gulp of air for them. That beer is really nice, but I'm going to drink that too quickly. Let's fill up my glass a little bit more. Okay, so Shield was still thriving when his time came and he crossed over into the Lord's keeping. His warrior band did what he bade them when he laid down the law among the Danes. They shouldered him out to the sea's flood, the chief they revered who had long ruled them. A ring-walled prow rode in the harbour, ice-clad, outbound, a craft for a prince. They stretched their beloved lord in his boat, laid out by the mast amidships, the great ring-giver. Far-fetched treasures were piled upon him, and precious gear I never heard before of a ship so well furbished, with battle tackle, bladed weapons, and coats of mail. The mass treasure was loaded on top of him. It would travel far on out into the ocean's sway. They decked his body no less bountifully with offerings than those first ones did, who cast him away when he was a child and launched him alone out over the waves. And they set a gold standard up high above his head and let him drift to wind and tide, bewailing him and mourning their loss. No man can tell, no wise man in hall or weathered veteran knows for certain who salvaged that load. Can you hear my chair creaking? Shield's heirs, his son Bayo, succeeded by Halfdane by Hrothgar. Then it fell to Bayo to keep the forts. He was well regarded and ruled the Danes for a long time after his father took leave of his life on earth, and then his heir, the great Halfdane, held sway for as long as he lived, their elder and warlord. He was 4 times the father, this fighter prince. One by one they entered the world. Hrothgar, and good Helga, and a daughter. I have heard who was Onella's queen, a balm in bed for the battle-scarred Swede. Apart from the sexism, I have to say, it's a good line, isn't it? A balm in bed for the battle-scarred Swede. Even though battle-scarred Swede might sound like a euphemism in that context. King Hrothgar builds Hoyrat Hall. We're going to get to Grendel, maybe the first attack of Grendel, and then I'm gonna do something else. I'll go out and I'll start writing. So, King Hrothgar builds Hoyrat Hall. The fortunes of war favoured Hrothgar. Friends and kinsmen flocked to his ranks. Young followers, a force that grew to a mighty army. So his mind turned to hall building. He handed down orders for men to work on a great mead hall, meant to be a wonder of the world forever. It would be his throne room, and there he would dispense his God-given goods to young and old, but not the common land or people's lives. Far and wide through the world I have heard orders for work to adorn that wallstead were sent to many peoples, and soon it stood there, finished and ready, in full view. The Hall of Halls, Hoyrat was the name. He had settled on it, whose utterance was law. Nor did he renege, but doled out rings and talks at the table. The hall towered, its gables wide and awaiting a barbarous burning. That doom abided, but in time it would come. The killer instinct unleashed among in-laws, the bloodlust rampant. Oh, that's pretty cool, doesn't it? Oh, what's that floating above there? Oh, okay. That looks pretty cool. Let's just lining up the frame here. Okay. Hoyrat is threatened. Then a powerful demon, a prowler through the dark, nursed a hard grievance. It harrowed him to hear the din of a loud banquet every day in the hall, the heart being struck, and the clear song of a skilled poet not me, telling with mastery of man's beginnings, how the Almighty had made the earth. A gleaming plain girdled with waters, in his splendour he set the sun and the moon to be earth's lamplight, lanterns for men, and filled the broad lap of the world with branches and leaves, and quickened life in every other thing that moved. Grendel, a monster descended from Cain's clan, begins to prowl. So times were pleasant for the people there, until finally one, a fiend out of hell, began to work his evil in the world. Grendel was the name of this grim demon, haunting the marches, marauding round the heath and the desolate fens. He had dwelt for a time in misery among the banished monsters, Cain's clan, whom the Creator had outlawed and condemned as outcasts. For the killing of Abel, the Eternal Lord had exacted a price. Cain got no good from committing that murder, because the Almighty made him anathema, and out of the curse of this exile there sprang ogres and elves and evil phantoms and the giants too, who strove with God time and again until he gave them their reward. Grendel attacks Hoyrot. So after nightfall, Grendel set out for the lofty house to see how the Ringdanes were settling into it after their drink, and there he came upon them, a company of the best, asleep from their feasting, insensible to pain and human sorrow. Suddenly then the cod cursed, not the cod cursed, he wasn't walking by the sea, and a little face popped out from the waves and went, "I hope you have a bad life." It's an Irish cod. The god-cursed brute was creating havoc, greedy and grim. He grabbed 30 men from their resting places and rushed to his lair, flushed up and inflamed from the raid, blundering back with the butchered corpses. Then, as dawn brightened, the day broke. Grendel's powers of destruction were plain. Their wassail was over. They wept to heaven and mourned under mourning. Their mighty prince, the storied leader, sat stricken and helpless, humiliated by the loss of his guard. Bewildered and stunned, staring aghast at the demon's trail, in deep distress, he was numb with grief, but got no respite. For one night later, merciless Grendel, struck again with more gruesome murders. It was easy then to meet with a man, shifting himself to a safer distance, to bed in the bothies. For who would be blind to the evidence of his eyes, the obviousness of that hall watcher's hate? Whoever escaped kept a weather eye open and moved away. King Hrothgar's distress and helplessness. So Grendel ruled in defiance of right, one against all, until the greatest house in the world stood empty, a deserted wallstead, for 12 winters, seasons of woe. The Lord of the Shielding suffered under his load of sorrow, and so, before long, the news was known over the whole world. Sad lays were sung about the beset king, the vicious raids and ravages of Grendel, his long and unrelenting feud, nothing but war. How he would never parley or make peace with any Dane, nor stop his death dealing, nor pay the death price. No counsellor would ever expect fair reparation from those rabid hands. All were endangered, young and old, were hunted down by that dark death shadow who lurked and swooped in the long nights on the misty moors. Nobody knows where these reavers from hell roam on their errands. So, Grendel waged his lonely war, inflicting countless cruelties on the people, atrocious hurt. He took over Hoyrot, haunted the glittering hall after dark, but the throne itself, the treasure seat, was kept from approaching. He was the Lord's outcast, so he couldn't even though he claimed the hall as his own and would kill anyone that went in there, he couldn't sit on the throne and go, "I'm the king," because it had Christian magic protecting it. Here we go. Here's something where obviously the Christian scribe comments, even though he's just saying how they passed over to the Lord and how the Lord, you know, they're talking about how God would protect the throne. These people were still heathens. Plot hole. Can't stand plot hole film criticism. Like, there's always comments under film criticism and someone always like does the whole, that film's got so many plot holes. I don't care. Loads of good stories of plot holes. I don't care. Especially when it's an effing superhero film or a James Bond. If it was like some John le Carre thriller, if it's something where the plot, it was all about plot, then yeah, plot holes would be a big issue. But as soon as it's about people who can fly and beat the granny out of each other on the surface of Mars, or like a British spy, everyone knows who he is, but he's a secret agent, plot holes don't matter anymore. Back to Beowulf. The Danes hard pressed turned for help to heathen gods. These were hard times, heartbreaking, for the Prince of the Shieldings, powerful counsellors, the highest in the land, would lend advice, plotting how best the bold defenders might resist and beat off sudden attacks. Sometimes, at pagan shrines, they vowed offerings to idols, swore oaths, that the killer of souls might come to their aid and save the people. So basically, this implies that by asking Thor and Odin for assistance, they are actually unwittingly communicating with Satan and asking him to help them. As if he would. That was their way, their heathenish hope. Deep in their hearts they remembered hell. The almighty judge of good deeds and bad, the good Lord, the Lord God, head of the heavens and the high king of the world, was unknown to them. Oh, cursed is he who in time of trouble has to thrust his soul in the fire's embrace, forfeiting help. He has nowhere to turn, but blessed is he who after death can approach the Lord and find friendship in the Father's embrace. So there it's implied again, isn't it? Because they're all going to hell, aren't they? All the heroes of this poem are going to hell. But the Beowulf poet seems to say, oh no, it's all right, they'll die and then they'll get a moment to see it, then they can accept God after they die. It seems to be what he's saying. So that troubled time continued, wove and never stopped, steady affliction for Halfdane's son to hardened ordeal. There was panic after dark. People endured raids in the night, riven by the terror. Okay. I will leave that there because it moves on to Beowulf. And I thought, you know what? If I'm going to serialise Beowulf over the next few weeks, then I can at least let's go walk about. You know, it's good to leave it off, isn't it, at a suitable point. So we're going to get on a boat and we're going to do a raid. And I'm going to be a complete coward in how I comport myself in this raid. I just hide. I know it is Assassin's Creed, but you are basically given the choice to either be a glorious kind of warrior or a little sneaky little assassin. What's going on here? Hello, mate. Got a broomstick. Where are we? What's going on here? Who are you? You right? Are you a slightly underwhelming Ubisoft AI? Actually, no. No. She's not. Look, is that a potato? Can't be. Bread? She's cutting some bread. What are you doing? Is it a shell? What is that, a gourd? Watch that knife, will you? Hey? Actually, you know what? They're pretty cool. Look. Yeah. Oh, he's holding a broom that's kind of weirdly kind of balancing in his hands, and sometimes the whole broomstick goes through his body. I'm guessing I wasn't meant to look too hard at you, was I, mate? One unfortunate thing about this game is, like Watch Dogs, I can't go into first person view. Okay, I'll let you get on with that. Now that you're holding a broom properly. Well, it's gone through your... Mate, that just went through your bits. So we're going to go raiding. Oh, I think this is... What can this become if I upgrade it? Nothing. So there tend to be these little... I guess that's just a house, isn't it? There are these little signs outside that you can use. Right. Where's my boat? I'm going to go on a raid. That's my barracks. I built some barracks. That's the boat I went out in earlier. So I'm not going to give any examples of this poetic form because I've been too lazy to find some. I was reading some earlier. But the form I'm going to start writing in is... Also, I've got some brand spanking new kind of special Viking. But that... Hello. Yeah. Summon my John. I'm going to summon my John's Viking.
All right, bring out my lieutenant. Found who you needed?
So she's called Fastvey the Ballbreaker. Obviously, went with her right away. Ticked all the boxes. Oh, I can give her gear as well. That's pretty cool. Do I assign it? I don't know what to do though. So what do I do? Alright, okay. I have to go.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Maybe she follows me when I get on my boat. Where is my boat? There's my crew. One thing they say in this game, they say, let's go a Viking. So I didn't realise is Viking a... Is it a... It must be a verb, I guess. So here's the boat, look. All of it... All my men turn up in it. Right, let's have a look. We're going down to... this one here. I might even climb up. Yeah, we're going to go here. We're going to raid that one. I'm always going the wrong way down the river as well. Alright, let's go. We're going to do a 3-point turn here, lads. Oh, sun's going down. A few storks flying through the boat, defying the laws of physics. I've got this in performance mode rather than super duper graphics mode. I should check out super duper graphics mode at some point. Oh, this time the boat was made of corporeal matter, and the stork was, or the heron or whatever it was unable to just fly through it, like some kind of quantum thingy. I read somewhere about a kind of bird that uses quantum fields for its navigation, and it's kind of, wherever I read it, I thought, well, that's bollocks, isn't it? That's absolute pseudo, because everyone's always banging on about quantum physics, you know, like The Secret and stuff like that, and it's always someone who doesn't understand quantum physics. To quote Feynman, anyone who says they understand quantum physics doesn't understand quantum physics. But it's actually true. I mean, I didn't look any further, but I just saw that it's true, and I was like, okay, that'll do, that's true. But I can't remember what bird it is, but there's a kind of bird that navigates using the quantum field. a bit of electron magic. But you know, as soon as you admit something like that, the New Agers will just be off on one again, won't they? They'll be like navigating their quantum fields to all their deepest desires. Right. Some nice music playing. I'm gonna, when I get off this boat near wherever I'm gonna do my raid, I will start writing, and then I'll do my raid, and I might like pause it, stick it in photo mode, like here. You see, that's pretty cool. So after killing each guard, you look at UE4, looking good. Gone for dark haired female A4. Just try my best to kind of like stay away from any kind of particular kind of Nordic master race kind of connotations. I'm not saying all people from Norway are Nazis, but it's more like just the whole. There's a disclaimer at the beginning of this game that speaks about how this is, you know, a fictional game based on historical events that was created by a team that was diverse in gender and ethnicity. And I think they had to do that because unfortunately kind of enthusiasm for Viking history and for Nordic legends and Nordic history unfortunately has been hijacked by the old white supremacists. And so, you know, a lot of white supremacists have their Nordic symbols in their jewellery, I mean, in their tattoos and stuff like that. And, yeah. So, I think they've had to be careful making this game. Ubisoft have had to be very careful anyway, after lots of allegations. Is that the one? It is the one. Okay, we're going to park around here. And I'm going to have the mooch about. But firstly, I'm not going to raid yet. I'm not going to raid. Have I just buggered the boat? Oops. Okay. That's another... Alright, let's see. Viking longboat parking. I've got to say, I'm not... Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not... Keep your knickers on, mate. Keep your bloody Viking knickers on. I am leaving command, lad. You can stay there. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm gonna write. You can wait there, ready for my command to raid the monastery after I've hidden in hay bales and killed people one by one like a coward. And then you can come and help me go a Viking in a minute. Right. So here we are. Gonna put my hood up. So that's where I'm going to raid over there. That's the monastery. So the monasteries, you don't really go around slaughtering. Is someone being baptised here? Oh, it's a baptism. Is there a new quest? Nah. So I'm kind of off the main quest. I'm going to do a few more of these raids. Ooh, don't mind me. So what's going on? I don't know what he's doing with these rocks. Oh, is someone been killed? Oh no, it looks like a little person might have died. I'm guessing they're not burying his cat or something. He's looking very... He's a monk as well though, so I'm not sure. They're a bit loud. Let me turn my headphones down. Okay, I'm just going to gate crash on this, and while I gate crash on this, I'm going to bring up my writing. So let me tell you about how this form is written. The form I'm going to be attempting to write. from now on. I think the monks have had enough of me. So the form, as you can see there, is called a drot kvaet. Drot kvaet. And it's quite a versatile form. It centres around an 8-line stanza, or a stanza is made of 4 pairs of lines, and the pair of lines, so each couplet, I guess, for want of a better word, follows a particular pattern. So the pattern is this: the first line has, each line has about 6 syllables and about 3 stress syllables per line. And then this is where it gets complicated. So let me just write the first line as I talk about this. So I'm going to write the first line. Let me just activate keyboard for this one. Okay. Monks. Spud Muncher monks. So there's the alliterations there already. I might overdo it, the alliteration. So Muncher monks and moan, I've kind of done one more than necessary. So the first line, internal rhyme happens in these. So the first line needs to be feature at least one half rhyme and 2 alliterative words. Now I've kind of gone for it because I've gone Spud Muncher monks bemoan. Now I'm already historically in grief here because I don't know what he's eating, but it's not a spud because potatoes weren't brought over to England or Europe. That was by the Spanish, not Sir Walter Raleigh. There's all this rubbish about Sir Walter Raleigh importing tobacco and spuds. He didn't import either. So anyway, but maybe I don't need spud though. Gourd Muncher monks bemoan. So the alliterative sound is Muncher monks and bemoan, and it half rhymes as well. The next line only needs, so this is it, like it's pretty simple in the end because it's all you're ever doing is writing couplets, these 2 sets of lines that follow these rules, and you do it 4 times for each stanza. I've also written a kenning. Gourd Muncher is a kenning. So I've started. Kennings normally have to be featured, although there's no set rules for them. They're just expected. So Gourd Muncher monks bemoan. Maudlin writes. Did they all just shut up? Now. Now, yeah, okay, so let's say, firstly, this is going to be a 7-syllable line. Okay. Hey, good evening, Abba. How you doing? Have you just joined? Sorry, I just saw your comment there. I'm writing a Druot Kvaet, which is a a Old Norse form, and I'm just very slow. I'm going to raid this monastery over here, and yeah, I'm going to raid it, but in a cowardly way. It will involve hiding in hay bales. So I've got my geezers waiting over here in their boat over there. There it is. There's my longboat. They're waiting to run in and kill everyone, and I am just standing here writing poems about monks. But I'm writing a Drottkvaet. So here we go. This is the Drottkvaet. Gord Muncher monks bemoan maudlin rites in mute starlight. Okay, so the first line needs to contain 2 half rhymes, and the second line contains 2 full rhymes, okay, in each set of lines. So I've done that, and then there needs to be 2 alliterative sounds. So Muncher monks or munch bemoan, 2 alliterative sounds in the first line, which then that alliterative sound starts off the next line. Good stuff. So I'm basically going to be a coward, killing guards one by one in this monastery while writing poems about it. So I'm going to write the next 2 lines of this Drottkvaet. So what I'm going to do, maybe after killing each guard, I might write an extra couple of lines. You see? Writes in mute starlight. Odin's ear. Thank you. I've got a nice setup now. I'm writing on my iPad, but I've got the YouTube comments to the side of my screen on the iPad. So while I'm writing, I can actually, it's the best. It's my favourite setup so far, so I can look down. Every time I look down at what I'm writing, I can see the comments next to it, and then on my screen I've got my poem and my game. So hopefully everything's good. Okay, so Odin's yeah. Is it alliteration if it begins with a vowel? You know what I mean? It has to be consonant. It has to be a line beginning with a consonant. Otherwise, it's a weird kind of assonance. Odin's death. To dire. You see, there's my alliterations. Dower and death and faith. Okay, so there's your half rhyme. Yeah. Odin's death to their dour faith. Now I've got to begin the next line with D. So, Gord Muncher monks bemoan maudlin rites in mute starlight. Odin's death to their dour faith. So the next one has to begin with a D and feature 2 full rhymes in the line. If I say destruction, yeah, I can't do that. So D, line beginning with D. It takes a bloody while, this. The Viking people just walk around just stroking their chins writing this. You know, they don't fly out like haiku do. Okay, Odin's death to their dour faith. Death. Death, not death awaits, but death ensues. Death reeks. Death reeks from the brave and meek. And meek. There we go. Enshrouded is good. I think the thing about this form is the 6 syllables. Oh, that's a 7-syllable line. So it's kind of like, I'm going to allow myself 7-syllable rhymes. The odd stray, unstressed syllable. So there we go. Gord Munch and monks bemoan. Maudlin writes in mute starlight. Odin's death to their thou faith. Death reeks from the brave and meek. So sort of reek and meek rhymes. Yeah, so basically the first line has to have 2 half rhymes but 2 alliterative sounds. And then the alliterative sound from the first line has to start off the second line, which features 2 full rhymes internally. And one of the rhymes has to be the final syllable of that line. Do you get it? Have I misspelt meek? It's meek with 2... I can't even... Meek. I don't even... Okay. Back to my boat to write... No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to scope around. So here... I've got my hood up, which means I won't draw immediate attention. But what I like doing is normally... So this is... If I go in here... I'm going to scan it. There's the guards. And there's the gold. So I walk about and I try and find a spot. Sometimes there's a cliff. Sometimes there's something else. Oh, there's a key there as well. Okay, I'll grab that key. So there's all these soldiers. I'm going to wipe them out one by one. Some nice hay bales there, but I don't think I can go in those. It's more like a pile of hay. Oh, look at you, mate. I could... Oh, there's quite a lot of them here. Okay. So there's a low fence there. Right. Technically, I could call the lads and we could probably make short work of them, but I'm just trying to find a little way in. But if I could find somewhere to hide and call it... Oh yeah, so that's the fence line there. So technically I'm not intruding. It's quite a tight little... Okay, so I'm in the distrust area now. If I get too close... God, there's a lot of them. How do I separate these guys from each other? They're walking over there. Normally there's some nice tall grass for me to kind of lurk in. Oh, here we go. Right, this dude. Jump up. Right, here we go. Where can I hide? So you call him over. Oh, so this is a Drok Vayat. Drot Kvaet. The A and the E are often kind of closer together to each other. Got to make sure there's no other dudes around here. Come over here, you prick. Come on. That's it, come on. Oh, believe it or not, I'm invisible. Christ. Might have to call me lads at this rate. Alright. Okay, that's a good way of doing it. Right. Over here. I'm going to run away like a big coward. And then I'm going to go back in and take them out. One by one. Can they still see me? Alright, so that's one dude. I did like... Yeah, so... The stanza is 8 lines. So I've only done half a stanza. Now, the 8 lines is enough to be a poem. That's why it's quite a versatile form. So these Old Norse poets, they would... I'm going to put my hood back up. Right, so these Old Norse poets, sometimes they would write them as long praise poems, as long epic stories, and then other times they would write shorter pieces. So sometimes it would be almost like a little sketch, almost like a sort of small poem or haiku, a little something. And then they would go all the way to the longer, epic, praise singing, oral culture type things. I can't imagine this being part of an oral... Well, it would have been an oral culture, but they would have composed it in their head. Okay. Just going to eat something. Okay, so I should write an extra line. Also, kennings are used so much in these drottkvarts that they almost read like riddle poems sometimes as well. Centuries. Trees dropped by spears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Centuries. Spur. I'm so desperate to wield spear into this line. Yeah. I don't know how many, when you're editing, I don't know how many drop caveats you're going to get, but I like it. What I'm enjoying about this form so far is that normally, like the Old Norse and Old English forms, they're alliterative. They use a lot of alliteration. Normally, like I was reading from Beowulf earlier, and they normally have like 3 alliterative sounds per line, and then 1 sound which can be any sound beginning. But this particular form, which is very popular at one point, it mixes rhyming. And I think I've written rhyming forms and I've written alliterative forms, but this is a form that kind of has very specific requirements for both. No, don't use the word twitch for various reasons. Okay. Centuries. Convulse. So you got to kind of avoid, like this one. First thing is you have to avoid those Latin sounding words anyway. Like those Anglo-Saxon words seem to not, they just seem to be, you know, normally one or two syllables to the point, these nice hard consonant sounds. Centuries. Okay, I'm cheating. Centuries expire on their own spears. I'm cheating there. Expire, spear. So it's alliterative and it half rhymes. I'm either being really clever or really cheaty, but it's the first time I've written these, so the at isn't needed. Centuries expire on their own spears. Now, I don't have to be alliterative in this line, I just need the two full rhymes. I've used the alliterative line to begin the line, but I now need to kind of have just two full rhymes, and I don't need to use any more alliteration. But my brain is getting confused. It's mixing the lines up and going, no, you've got to use alliteration, mate. No, you don't. Odd lines begin with a line with the same alliterative sound as that was used twice in the previous line, but then you have to use two full rhymes. That's even lines. Odd lines have to have two alliterative sounds and two half rhymes. There we go. Okay. Right, I'm going to go back in and kill more people in a minute. Just going to finish this line. Haha! Pirate cuss. Souls delivered. Lily livered. Ha ha! Let's get in. So basically I just go in and start killing these guards one at a time. They're really close knit, so it's pretty tricky. Let's just call one of them. Any more long grass to hide in? Like my assassination didn't work as well. Well, let's send my raven up.
Be my eyes soon.
Come on, where's the stragglers? Once you kill a few, they start thinning out and taking different positions, and it's easier to isolate them. There's not a lot of them. Oh, there's the first bit of treasure. Maybe there's more. Any more here? Right, there's more up there. So they're all quite closely bunched together. There's normally like a little patrol that walks about, one or two of them, and it's quite easy just to jump out and bleh, kill them. But not today. Let's see, anyone coming by? There we go. No shit, I called my horse. How do I send him away? Stupid horse. Uh-oh. Right. Okay. Back over the fence again. There's got to be a way. I think it's just the way this thing's been built. The other ones are quite easy for just isolating these dudes and killing them. Maybe if I just stay this side of the fence and whistle, I'll get them over one at a time. Am I hidden here? Right, according to this I'm hidden. Right, I'm going to whistle. Right. Come on, mate, jump over. Right. Let's go around this side. See if there's a way around here to grab some. It was great, like last week, or last night, I was playing this, and I just had this pile of dead guards that I just kept on building up. Right. Let's have a look here. Some nice long grass. Oh, why not to? Right, here we go. His mate's going to get involved, but let's just try this one. No, I'm too close. I'm not. Sorry, I'm too far away. Where are these dudes? Some of the guards that... Oh, here we go. Hey, Bale. Normally you can wait in one of these and someone comes walking about. And then just take them out one by one. So, Gord Muncher monks bemoan, maudlin rites in mute starlight. Odin's death to their thou faith. Death reeks from the brave and the meek. Centuries expire on their own spears. Souls delivered, lily livered. I haven't used the word prayer yet. I've said moaning already, haven't I? Or bemoan. Morning prayers. Priors. Isn't that a kind of monk? Eh? No, it's a prioress. Is a prior a monk? I think so, isn't it? Prior is a kind of monk, I'm sure. Morning prayers. A friar. Is there a... I know a prioress. Oh. Crash bang wallop. Close the blooming door. It's chaos. What's going on? Hello? That was the goblin. That was the 6-year-old trying to do some kind of BBC thing. Come on, prior. Oh, it's a woman. Prior. I need the alliterative sound. So prior would have been fine, but a prior is a nun, not a monk. Like friars, prayers. Warning prayers. Prone friars. Now I can use pra. Pretend. Oh, I like the cow sound there. Profess. Profess louder, Van Vey. I've used up 6. Profess louder, Van Vey. Profess. 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 Gorge. And then confess. Okay. So there we go. I have written a Drokvaert with some weird guard murder in the middle. So as soon as there's 8, you've hit 8 lines. You've either hit a stanza of a Drokvaert, or it can just be a Drokvaert of its own right. Freya. So yeah. Gord Muncher monks bemoan, Mordin writes in mute starlight. Odin's death to their thou faith. Death reeks from the brave and the meek. Centuries expire on their own spears. Look, centuries expire on their own spears. I am absolutely... Centuries expire on spears would be... You know what I mean? I'm just going to have to do it. Centuries expire on spears. Souls delivered, lily livered. Souls delivered, lily livered. I've somehow gone onto these 8-syllable lines. So I ballsed this up because I went onto like some kind of tetrameter. Okay. Right, I've been waiting there long enough. Maybe I'll just call the lads over and kill them all. It's a bit of a tricky one, this. I can't do my normal routine of just taking them out one by one. Okay, so that wasn't too successful, that first one, because hello dog, you right mate? Oh, there's another one here. Come on, mate. Come down here. Why put all these hay bales around here if you're not going to... Here he comes, here he comes. Come on. Come here. What's wrong with you? What kind of guard are you? Over here, over here. He doesn't know how to get to here, does he? Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. How can I get to these guys one by one? I'll work this out. I'll work this out. Melbourne. I might have to lose patience and call the lads in a minute. It's not a very stealth-friendly monastery, I have to say. I'll close this bloody door in a minute as well. Oh. Something to loot. Might do a bit of old school Assassin's Creed climbing. Right, up we go. Oh, right. Yes. That's one of them dead. Okay, that's pretty good. It's quite fun killing people on roofs. Oh, they're all after me. Look, they're all after me. How long does it take for them to chill out? Oh, there we go. There's one here. Look. Oh, there's one here, look, yeah. Good. Are they all relaxed again? Cool. Okay. Oh, I could kill one of these guys and then do his mate. Oh. Back up. Up. Now I can wait. Okay. Oh look, there's one here. Here we go. Climb up here. Cheer him. I think he's swearing. You shouldn't swear. You're going to die now for swearing.
Right. Smearing of dough. You didn't wait for the hound to be chewing on his bone before you started, right? Key to the healing process, says the abbot.
Right, too many other dudes around there, so... I love it. Oh god, there's like a whole load of them marching around, so I have to be really careful. Okay, I'm going to try writing another Drokvaet now. So that was my first Drokvaet and I totally failed on metrical terms, or syllabic terms I should say. More syllabics than meter. It's like this big load of guards just goes march about. Look there. They march through. So I can't kick off too much. What I should do is throw down a corpse. And then assassinate them when they discover it. If I do it about here. Perfect. There we go. Drop it. Yes. Right. I can call him. Maybe I can call one of these dudes over. Okay, I'm out of patience. Here we go. Okay, this one's ready to go.
Thought I could hide and kill her.
They're all chilling out again. Someone's found a dead body. Oh, this boy, I reckon I could take him out. Love it. Right, back down. Here we go. Nope, not down. Right. Who's next? Who's next? This is how to do it, isn't it? Right. Oh, he's found a dead body. He's all like, oh, something's rotten in the state of England. Obviously Denmark's not the place they're very fond of right at the moment. Could you imagine, like, these Vikings, imagine finding out that their descendant is Hamlet, someone who's, like, you know, beset by existential angst, the shame of it. Yeah, you're next. Back up. Back on. This is what it's all about. It's from that nice little hiding place. Right. Okay. So there's 3 guys left in this bit. I could kill one of them. Nah, 2 left, 2 left, 2 left, 3 left. Okay. Right. Oh, this is such good fun. Right. Oh Christ, quick loot, loot him, loot him. Back up on the roof. Normally I would stash all the bodies somewhere, but for now I'm just can't be bothered. Right, okay. Lazy assassin. If I kill that last... So if I kill one of these dudes, then I've basically sort of just cleared out one half of this whole area. Oh, here we go. Look, he's moving on somewhere. Right. See... I can take one of them on by just climbing on the roof, and then I can do the other one hand to hand. Job's a good one. Alright, who's first? Yeah, you're first. I need him to look the other way. That's the only thing. Alright, mate. Some Anglo-Saxon you got there. Oh, he was kneeling down then. I could have had him. Okay. Let's try it, let's try it. Right, back out. So I've basically killed everyone on this side. Oh, I can rescue a Viking, look.
You have done right by me.
Alright. Don't just leg it, mate. Help me out. I think I can go in here now, can't I?
Lots of booty here.
I've got...
Help. Get it back to
I
the
need the
ship.
crew. I need the crew. Shall I do some more assassinations? I've got free reign around here now, so if I can just... Oh, look. Hello. Letting the Vikings go. That's right. Alright. I don't seem to get any reward for this. Pardon me, just burped.
Hey, thank you so much.
Okay, he's next. He's next. Ah, yes. Oh, he's sleeping, bless him. He's having a kip. Eh?
I'll kill you.
Alright, stomped him. It's a good move, Stomp. Alright, he's next. The donkey got scared. Sorry, donkey. Okay. Duh, 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 duh. Yeah? Alright. I do like killing everyone in the... just killing everyone in the encampment. And then just calling the lads and they all come running going, yeah, let's go raiding. And it's like, yeah, everyone's dead. Sorry. Glory is mine. I'm a glory glutton. There we go. Huh? Glory glutton. Glory glutton. See, that's the 4 syllables already. Like, I only have one more set of 2 syllables, yeah? I've got my 2 alliterative words though, so maybe I'm not spacing them out the right way, I don't know. Glory, glutton, gorging. Glory, glutton. It's got to be an utton or itin. You know what I mean? Right. Not smitten. Glory, glutton, quickens. That'll do. Gods. Gods. Zevon to heaven. Zevon to heaven. It's literally just these lads here now, isn't it? It's these lads here. And we're done. I think I might call the raid. Oh, it's a vengeance quest. There's a lot of these now. Right, this boy. They all seem to be inside. It's time to get the boys. And girls. Forgot where my boat is. There it is, it's over here. So they'll be a bit disappointed. Quickens gods. Glory, glutton, quickens gods. Gods, knaves to their graves. Gods, knaves to their. It's 5 syllables. Glory, glutton, quickens, gods, droll knaves to their graves. Right, lads, it's time. I've got the yawn, lads, I've got the yawn.
Let's hit the bastards.
Oh, they're happy, aren't they? Yeah, out of the way, sunshine, out of the way. I'm here to steal all your treasure. In we go. I can hear it. Where are? Oh, they're running through there. Okay, lads. Come on, lads. This way.
Make them bleed and take their horse.
You got to help me with this stuff, boys. Here we go. Where are you? Oh, that was pretty cool. What the hell's going on here? Did he just like stand up? Right, here we go. This in here before the troops come in.
Come, help me with this.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a fancy move. Oh, he's a bit of a boss man. Oh, Christ. He's going to mess me up. Christ, he's good, he's good, he's good. Ah, got ya. I blatantly got the glory then. Okay.
Struck from above.
Okay, that's...
Saxons
Oh, here we are.
enemies this way.
Oh, get out of the way. Take your medicine. Alright, here we go. I didn't kill him, but there we go. Alright. I think that's everyone. I think that's everyone dead.
Your death has been avenged, my friend.
Okay. Where's the treasure? Yep, okay. Right, we've got to do the rest of them now. In here next. Oh, there's a few more lads in here. Oh, someone's seen me. I'm going here first. Okay, up the tower, up the tower. Oh Christ, that wasn't good. There you go. Right, you're dead. Let's open this door. Alright, here we go. Nice. Oh, they're all up here. Okay, here we go. They're all dead. Oh, anyone else? Right, a bit more treasure in there. Who's still fighting? Who needs? Oh, right, lots of imprisoned Vikings here. Right, in here. Oh god, right, what's going on? Who's fighting who? Oh, him. MC Hammer over here. Was I late there? What are you doing? You nutters. Okay. Oh, I've got some more Vikings to release here, look.
You are a good friend to me. Thank you.
Well, why are you running away and not helping then? And any more treasure? Alright. It's in here. Right lads, last bit of treasure. Oh, sorry, just lurking. Yep.
Give me a hand.
I'll write a bit more. I got a bit caught up in the glory of the hunt there. Thank you very much. Who's in here? Alright.
Help me out here.
Getting cramp in the foot. Right. What we got? That's it.
Let's get back to the ship.
Not yet, for God's sake. Keep your drawers on. There's normally more stuff to grab. Alright, in here. What's in here? That's what I'm talking about. Anyone else? I think we're done. Any more heathens to release? Looks like there's a few here.
My thanks. Gods favor you. What's
Right.
going on?
That's quite good fun, wasn't it? Chickens. Donkey's still running around. I've got to include a donkey, haven't I? They're all running back to the boat. Look at them. Any more gold? Sometimes there's a few little sneaky bits of gold that you don't get. I think I've grabbed all the treasure. Okay. Oh, I love jumping in the hay bales. Okay. I'm going to go into the town and then finish my poem now that I've done my raid. Laters, lads. I'm stealing your horse. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to check this horse's swimming abilities. Actually, I'm going to look at the map. The map normally shows little bits of treasure that I've missed out on. Right. Oh. A bit more treasure here. I don't know if that's just somewhere else, isn't it? Some other kind of settlement. And there's a big question mark here. What's that about then? Head back to the question mark. Looks right. Oh yeah, they try selling stuff. Okay. Hello.
Well met. Information. I have it. Do you need it?
I need it. I need it.
It's a matter of my fee.
All right.
All right.
Ingots.
Right. Let me show you something.
Thank you. Ingots are for kind of like making your weapons better. Oh, there it is there. Right. I haven't fought one of these guys, but they're like kind of bosses, zealots, and I'm not ready for this yet. Not ready for that yet, so I'm going to go this way and check these ingots out. Okay, droll names to their graves. Braying asses. Yeah, see, I've got a... Finished my beer already. Gutted. Donkey brace. I really want to include that donkey. Yeah, braying asses, breeze grasses. All right, it's a 7-syllable line, whatever. It's just for the. Bring the Lord's glittering horde. Another 7-syllable, man. Gleaming Lord. There we go. Halfway through another Drokveat. Is that place full of dead bodies by any chance, mate? Okay. So the boat's over here. I'm going to get an ingot. So I'm going to go over here and make sure I stay away from... Oh, he's going that way now. That's good. So these are like these wandering bosses that could do you a mischief. Let's get in the boat, actually. Let's get in the boat and find that spot. I'm not ready for a zealot yet. I'm a massive coward. Right. Let's jump on. Hey. Every time it's the wrong fucking way. Excuse my French. Like, you know, like the Irish, you know, like swearing. Oh, it was the right way. No, I'm going the right way now. Okay. Irish swearing, like if you say F-E-C-K, it's not swearing. And sometimes I think there should be a Cockney version where if you say F-A-C-K, it's also not swearing. I think that would be fair. You know what I mean? I think I'm onto a winner here with that one. Okay. So I've got some kind of easy ingot here. Any guards? Oh, okay. It's good to know. Oh, there are guards here. Okay. See if I can do my assassin-y way of doing this. Here we go. Anything to say about Wandry? Like what level I should... Oh, right. This dude. Staying away from him. I want your ingots. And I want them now. How tough are the guards here, I wonder? Oh look, there's one on his Todd there. Let's find out with this one. Oh, is he in the bloody house? Of course he's in the ass. Alright, here we go. Start with him. Whoops. Shut it, lady. Oh, right, here we go. First bit of treasure. Is that my ingot? Okay. Into the grass, into the grass. Lovely. Some nice long grass. It's all about the long grass. You can just call them over one by one. Let's see if I can call one of these boys over. Maybe not. Who's next? Who's next? Come on over to my place. Oh Christ. I don't wanna.
Last time we went round there is when you got the dropping box. You're lucky as Daniel.
Go on, piss off. Piss off. All of you.
Wish I had a girl waiting for me somewhere. Doesn't feel like a calendar, does it?
Away, away lads, away. It's a bit airier, isn't it? Let's go down this way. Okay, there's another sitting duck over here. Oh Christ!
Why the hood, stranger?
No, I'm just like, you know. It's alright, just minding my own business. Okay. There's some lad in here. How are we doing? Gonna try and get in this one here. Right, so there's treasure in there. And there's a nice little bush here, look, for these boys. Quick, into here, into here.
What's that trouble?
Yeah, that's what I like. Right, this one's next. Oh shit, that's not good. Right, chuck him in this.
What befell it?
Okay. Just need a little break for a second. Let's go photo mode. Let's photo mode it. There we go. Bring the Lord's gleaming hoard. Glory glutton quickens, God's droll knaves to their graves, braying asses breeze. I've had some auto-correct shenanigans there. Bring the Lord. Gleaming hoard. Okay. So glory glutton quickens, gods droll knaves to their graves, braying asses, breeze grasses, bring the Lord's gleaming horde. Cutthroat hides in hay something heights bides. It's a full rhyme. I shouldn't do the full rhyme. Hay hides, cutthroat hides in hay. Bades his breath, not blades. His breath for the bounty of death. I'm getting into this form now. So, cutthroat hides in hay, bades. So, bades and hides half rhyme. The alliteration is hides in hay. Then his carries on the alliteration. Breath and death, full rhymes. That's probably the most successful couplet I've written so far. Got 2 more lines and then I have another stanza ready. Okay, so these lads aren't going anywhere. So is there any way I can jump in here? Can I be really sly here? Can I kill one of them? Oh, look at him. Let's just do it, That was crap, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm running away. Run away. Into the field. Like a big coward. Where's this dude? So I sort of injured him. Could probably get him again with the next attack. Right, so they're looking for me. I reckon I could kill one of them and then take out his mate. Hood back on, come on. Etiquette here. Assassin's etiquette. Why can't I get over this bloody roof? Oh, here we go. Right. One of these boys I can definitely kill right now. He's going in there. Cool. I can do this. Let's do it. In we go. Ah, yes. Easy peasy. Love it. Small food. Right, there's one more over here. Here we go.
We keep our wits about us.
There's 2 of them now. I've gone into photo mode. Okay, so there's 2 of them. Where am I? Where have I gone? What the hell's happened here? Okay, so there's 2 of them. This could get tricky. There we go. Ready? Let's do this. He's dead. No, you're not. Go on. Try it. Shit, I just killed an innocent person. Okay. You're not really meant to do that. Okay, loot. Hello mate, you wanna say chat about anything?
I'll need some time to collect more information.
No problem mate. Okay, that's funny as anything. Where's the gold? Oh, there's one in here. Right. I got an ingot. Oh no, they're all coming. There's another one in here. Good. Jump in quick. Okay, quick before the blooming roses are all over me again. Run over here. And I'm going to go hide in some rushes. Sorry. I'm not looking at the comments that much, which is like, I think it helps me sometimes with my writing, but I've just missed all this. Okay. Sorry, Abba. Right. Hide. There's a lot of soldiers there. There's one more bit of treasure over there. Okay, so here we go. For the bounty of death. It's a her, it's not a he. Misgendered my own assassin. Prepare for the bounty of death to load her pyre. To load her burning boat. There's no alliteration. Oh no, burning boat, there we go. Boats. Bounty. I'm getting better at thinking of the rhythm. Good, good, good. Two cats lounging beside me. Good for you. Right, I've got this one more. I've got this one bit of treasure, but I've got all these soldiers, unfortunately. It's there. Let's climb up here having a look. Got a key as well, look at that. Where is it? Where's the final one? So there's a lot of soldiers over there. Rubbish jump. Oh, that's not bad, not bad. Okay. Got to get into this little hut here. Lure a drunk. Why would I want to lure a drunk? So this is like a barracks. So it's in this barracks. Oh, here we go.
You've got your armour on and made it over there, the bastards are long gone. The poor priests of the coast, half of them murdered in a chapel, the rest taken in chains to some ungodly heathen lands.
There we go.
Storm brewing there. Shrub love fire. Some kind of trouble.
Come here, darling, come here. He's, yeah, go on then. Ooh, that was a good death cry. So that's 2 down. Who's next? Who's next? I like these bushes. So this is some kind of barracks. I think that's why there's 4 of them in there. There's some asleep in. You could kill them before you wake them up, couldn't you? Here we go. Let's go. Who's coming out? Who's coming out to play? Come on. I just remember I've got some skills to use. Here we go. Right. I could up my light attack damage or my stealth. I don't know why I like my stealth. You know how I was saying I hate. Oh yes, there we go. What's that? Looks good, but I probably won't be able to be bothered to do that. Okay. Not too worried about range either. So my stealth's up and my assassination's up. Come on, come out, come out. What if I open the door and then run away? I'm going in. I'm going into the barracks. Christ, that wasn't good. I just want this treasure, lads. Just want this treasure. Christ, yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Run away, run away, run away. Christ, run, 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 run. Run. Okay. They'll be easier to kill in a minute. Okay, so there's a lot of them over there, and they're all looking for me. It's a pig going mental there. Oh, good, 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 good. I reckon, into the bushes. I've opened the door now, so that's good. Here we go. Ready? Is he coming straight for me? Any more? Any more in there? Look at that, I can sneak in. Let's kill this dude now.
God, what is it now?
Oh no, there's too many of them. They're going to see me. They're going to see me.
Briars might hide you.
Right, run, run.
Coward! You won't escape!
Has he seen me? There's a lot of them. Okay, run. Over here. Alright, where are they? Okay, I will finish this poem in a minute, but I've got a lot of soldiers to stealth kill here, and I've kind of just lured them over. Like that bit wasn't actually. Oh god, there's loads of them. Look. Right. Look at that dude up on that roof. Okay, are they calming down now? Just want to get that little bit of treasure over there.
Not a whisker my way.
Oh no, they've all gone in again. Alright, this one here, while his mate's back is turned. They're legging it again. Come on, over here mate, over here, come on. Oh, look at him. Okay. One of them saw me then. Is there a nice little hay bale to run to? Back in here. Ooh, who's that? Who's that? It's another soldier. Here we go. Could have had him. Could have had him. There's a lot of these guards knocking about. I think they're off on their march now. I think they're going. Okay, this dude here.
What's all that about?
While your mates are away?
Using shrubs for cover.
Yeah, I am. Okay. Come on, this way, mate. This way. This way. His mate's looking though, that's the problem.
I'll fight you in the bushes.
Yeah, go on, do.
Hey! Ah! Cut me! Ah! Pay for your sins!
Run away, run away, run away. Where is he? Right. Probably isn't the most interesting thing to watch, actually, me of my unfinished poem and these dudes. Here we go, this one here. Alright. This one.
Gone to ground in the bushes.
One. Free to go.
Lord preserve me. What's that about?
Here we go.
Heathens come! Alarm! Alarm! The bell! We must ring the bell! Should have run, Robbie! The bell! We must ring the bell!
Oh, he's going to ring the bell. Right, I'm going to go hide here again. I don't like bells. Is the bell ringing yet? I'll finish my poem while he rings his bell. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Let's call him over. Let's call him over.
Hey! That hurts!
I know.
Take long! Christ is surely with us.
What am I doing? Oh no! Right. Come on, over here, over here, over here, over here, come on.
Blindside, idiot!
Ah, you're nearly dead.
Follow my lead.
Okay, one more. Ah, come on. Oh Christ, I'm nearly dead.
Have this. Coward.
Alright, here we go. You're dead. How many of them are left? You're right, it's a distrust area. I've nearly killed everyone in it. Okay. Okay, let's do this one. Easy kill here. Run. Who's next? Oh Christ, they're ringing the bell again. Okay, run. Run away. So, Shiravastra It's listening to an Assassin's Creed audiobook. It's really well produced. One chapter includes a rather heavy bell, perfect for crushing penitent sinners. I haven't done my Navy. I am going to go to London maybe next week, which is where you do the assassination missions. Talking like I've got false teeth, which I haven't. Could probably do with some, but I haven't. Right. Here we go. I wonder if I'm going in now. Oh, there we go. It's empty. Empty barracks. Empty barracks. In we go. Jobs are good and in we go. Yes. Ooh, kite shield. Okay, oh Christ, another one here. Is he coming in? Right, this way. Back into the long grass. Right. So I've got an ingot, which is good. I just need my last little bit of wealth. Oh, you're a goner, mate. Here we go. Oh, no, back out, back in.
You in the bush, rat? You hold on. Nice try! Roll them out! We must ring them out! Give up, you shit!
Oh Christ, I'm nearly... How do I... I'm dazed, shit!
We must ring them out!
Right. You ain't ringing nothing. Okay. Pick him up. Dump him in the old bushes. Right. Where's the last one? Oh, there's someone to kill there as well who's like a revenge. Someone's having a bit of a cry. Feel a little bit sorry for him. Into here, into here. Find the key. Who's got the key? Key. Back up the roof. So I've got to find the key to get into that blooming house. Acting innocent. What's in here? Okay. Oh, there's someone dead here.
Felled by treachery. Sharp edge. Well-placed cuts. Looks like a Saxon blade of some kind. What's over here then? Oh yeah, confirm kill, cool.
don't even know if this gives me more experience or what. I don't know. Keep jobs good and healthy. I have gaps in my teeth because I had baby teeth that never grew adult teeth. So I had about 4. So basically the baby teeth in the end, you know, after a good 40 something years, were pretty much at the end of service. All these guys I've killed are the ones that killed this previous dude. Right. So yeah, that's my thing. Oh, no, I don't want to carry that. Okay. Right. So I've got to find a key. I'm this close to going on Wikipedia to see where the key is. It's normally in the huts. Oh, there it is. Look. There's the key. There it is there, look. Where's that key? I'm not sure what's going on with this bloody key. Is that underground or something? I wonder if there's an underground passage somewhere. Okay, he's just cleaning up. Oh, hello, cat. Hello, cat. Oh, a lot of guards coming. Okay. So I've got to find where this key is. I think I've left too many dead bodies lying around. Where is this bloody key? Oh, I'm getting pissed on there. Okay. Typical. Okay. This is a bit where I just look up where the key is on Google. Where am I? World. Wandry. Too many things in the way. Grant. I'm just checking on my phone. Bridge Skyer. Key. Location. Okay, kill the enemy, collect the key. The book is, there's a book. Okay. 7 ingots, that's why I'm here. I'm here for the ingots. Okay. Right, in Wonder. Walden, is that the one? Walden? No, it's Wonder something. Okay. Wandry. Okay, Wandry. Wandry key location. Oh. It's in the well. It's in the well. Thank you, funny GIF thing. So there's like a big box somewhere and I just have to smash it. Okay. Into the well. Shut up. How the hell do you smash this well? Right, so just got to stomp this well. So I've somehow got to smash this and go into the well. How do I do that? Back to IGN in a minute, which will make for scintillating viewing. I am going to finish this poem too. Right, smash it, smash it. That really is suspicious. Excuse me for a second. Smash well covering Assassin's Creed. I know this is like I'm probably breaking some kind of massive rule here. Oh, I need to burn it, maybe. I think I know what to do now. I don't know how to put this thing down. Right, there we go. Okay, I know what to do. I go to the fire. Oh. Put my cloak back on. Right. Okay, here we go. Right, into the well. Somewhere down here is the key, because I cheated. Right, okay. Click key. Now I can go back into that locked up room. Groovy. Up we go. Finally. Where is it? Where's the house I can get into? Climb onto the roof, have a look around. Golden glowing thing, where is it? Over here. All the poor soldiers are dead. Lads are still in the boat. Right. There's the chest. What have I got? Okay, is that everything? I think that's everything. I think I've looted this place. Oh, let the cat in. Okay then. Alright lads. Isn't really much to do. Okay. Looks like we're going back to the camp then, sorry. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to finish my poem. 20 minutes left of this broadcast. Wait a minute, what's the time? Have I been like going for like 3 hours? Time flies when you're having fun. I guess I'm done then. We've got to finish this line. So glory glutton quickens, gods droll knaves to their graves, braying asses, breeze grasses, bring the Lord's screaming horde, cutthroat hides and hay, bades. Her breath for bounty of death, to load a burning boat.
Then horns resounds the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those
Gold.
who fall. For those who fight, for those who fall.
Ballast of gold.
Lord weaves his web of fear. Each man gets his fated share. A blood-red surge, the warrior shield. Ravens scan the battlefield. Ravens scan the battlefield.
Gold.
The beaten blade, no trail of breath.
Ballast of gold. Ferries the soul. Ballast of gold. Ferries the soul. It's too many.
For those who fight, for those who fall. For those who fight and those who fall.
Ballast of
May horns resound the mighty hall.
ballasts the soul.
For we who fight, for we who fall.
Ballasts the soul with gold. Not great, not amazing, but you know, it will do. Is it genuinely like, is that the time? Oh my god, I've done like nearly a 3 hour stream. I guess I've enjoyed it. Because I didn't even realise it was nearly 3 hours. I better go. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go now. So there we go. Let's read them out. First one, I had a bit of trouble with the syllables. Second one, I got a little bit better. So, Drokviat. Literally, I wrote 2. I'm going to try writing some more next week. Drokviat. Gord Muncher monks bemoan, maudlin rites in mute starlight. Odin's death to their Tao faith. Death reeks from the brave and meek. Centuries expire on spears, souls delivered, lily-livered, morning prayers, prone friars, profess, gorge, then confess. Glory, glutton. So that was the one where the meter was all over the place. I think I got a little bit better here with the syllabics rather than the meter. Glory, glutton quickens, gods droll knaves to graves. To their graves. Braying asses, breeze grasses, bring the Lord's gleaming horde, bring the Lord's gleaming horde. Cutthroat hides in hay, bades her breath for bounty of death, to load her burning boat, ballasts the soul. Don't have to say ballast, just ballast the soul with gold. Ballast the soul with gold. There we go. That will do. That will do. Thank you for watching. I I didn't realise I was going on for that long. I will stop streaming now. Thank you for watching. I'll be back for more Assassin's Creed and I'll read out Beowulf